Life Science Zone. So in this video lecture, we're going to talk about organization of chromatin and the structure of chromatin, how it's happening in the body. So DNA acts as genetic material in almost all living organisms. So in this chromatin case, that DNA combined with some proteins to form a chromatin. Such as DNA molecule will combine with some protein molecules to form a chromatin structure. Chromatin structure is nothing but combination of DNA with proteins. So in the human body there are many types of proteins are present. For example, we have a globulin protein that mainly involves in blood tissue. So here in this chromatin case, we have a histone as a protein. So in the cell, this DNA wrap around these histone proteins to form chromatin. We have this diagram. So these spherical-like structures are called histone proteins, and the strand which surround these histone proteins are called DNA. And each histone proteins are linked with this link. We call it as a linker DNA. So this structure are together called chromatin. So is there any reason why this DNA is wrapping of DNA occurring? Why? Because as the DNA is a very long molecule, it simply can't fit in the nucleus. So as to fit properly in the nucleus, this DNA should have to be wrapped around these histone proteins. So that is DNA will easily fit in the nucleus, and to also cover some space, DNA wrapping will occur. So what happens in the cell division process? What happening is, in the cell division, this chromatin structure come closer, condenses is nothing but it is packed together. Assume this is a chromatin. So during cell division process, this chromosome will pack together to form structure like this. So condensation of chromatin will occur. Through condensation, we form this type of structure. So this type of structure is called chromosomes. This is mainly seen in metaphase of cell division. So in the human body, there are 46 number of chromosomes which occurs in 23 pairs. So in the human body, every cell is a diploid other than a egg cell and a sperm cell. So this egg cell and sperm cell occurs in haploid stage. So during the reproduction process, one chromosome from a mother and a father will combine together form a diploid zygote. So this is about chromatin, and the individual structures of these individual structures are called nucleosomes. So I will also talk about this nucleosome here. Nucleosome. So as we observed under the microscope, this nucleosome appears as a beads on a string. Beads on a string. Example, we have a structure like this. So if you observe under the microscope, this appears as a beads. These are considered as beads. String. So this is a string. DNA acts as a string here. So under the microscope, we'll observe as a beads on a string. So we have histones along with these proteins. Yeah, these this DNA wrap around histone proteins. This strand is called DNA, and this is a histone protein. So again, histone proteins here are of 4 types. Protein subunits are present. Histone proteins. They are H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. These proteins are called core proteins. So these subproteins will occur in dimer form, will present in dimer form. So dimer is nothing but 2 copies of proteins are present. I'll just show you using this diagram. These are all together called histone proteins. We have 4 types of histone proteins here: H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. So this occurs in dimer form. Dimer form is nothing but every protein will occur in 2 copies. So called dimer form. So these on these proteins are nothing but amino acids. Yeah, proteins are nothing but amino acids. So on these proteins we have amino acids like we have tails of amino acids. Here we have lysine and arginine. So as we all know, proteins are nothing but amino acids. For example, I just drawing here. I just write amino acid CH. Yeah, amino acids have C terminal and N terminal. This is N terminal. These are C terminal. So what happens here? At the N terminal end of amino acids, methylation and acetylation occurs. Methylation and acetylation. So why this methylation and acetylation will occurring in the protein molecule? Why? Because in general DNA should transcribe to mRNA and then mRNA translate to proteins. So this is a central dogma of life. So if these proteins, if this protein DNA wrap around this protein, so the DNA cannot transcribe to mRNA, mRNA does not translate to proteins. So whenever the methylation will occurs with the histone proteins, these histone proteins will fall away from the DNA strand, so that DNA will transcribe to RNA and RNA to proteins. This is a central dogma of life. So if DNA wrap with histone protein, this process will does not occur. If this process does not occur, our body, genes, all those things, all metabolic functions are not performed properly. So as to perform this methylation and acetylation of proteins has to be occur. If this methylation occurs, these histone proteins will fall away from the DNA strand, and the DNA will continue to form transcribe RNA through RNA to proteins. So this is why that is why this methylation and acetylation will occur. So this nucleosome will occurs in forms octamer structure. Octamer is nothing but we have four types of proteins. So each protein will occur in dimer form. So it forms octamer structure. And the main point to remember in this topic is methylation and acetylation is occurring. Why this is occurring? Because so as to continue the transcribe RNA to mRNA, methylation and acetylation has to be occurred. If methylation doesn't occur, DNA does not transcribe to RNA and DNA. And this is all about the chromatin structure. And thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon as well.